Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Wale, and I'm going to guide you through this amazing business presentation. But before I go any further, I want to give you an assurance that what you are about to hear is something that has the potential to change your life financially. If you have been looking for a way to transform your financial story, or you are looking for a way to add even more to what you have already, I assure you, you are watching the right video right now. I'm going to be showing you how you can transform your regular bills into regular income. Yes, you heard me. Those things that you pay for that take money out of your pocket, how do you turn them around into things that can actually put money into your pocket instead? And this is so mind-blowing because you're already doing it. You're just not getting paid for it. We're going to be showing you the Telecom's profit system, which is a system that can help you share in the Telecom's profit with the big dogs. As the big banks and the big telecoms companies are making money, you also can participate in that pool of money through our system. Now, the Telecom's profit system is in partnership with a company called Top Up and Get Reward, which is duly registered with the CAC and has been recognized as one of the best online mobile solutions provider. You can see the office address of the company on the screen and also the website. Apart from being registered with the CAC, is also duly registered with the Nigerian Communications Commission and has won several local and international recognitions, some of which you can see on the screen right now. This is a picture of the CEO of Top Up and Get Reward receiving an award, a letter of recommendation from the former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. Here is a close-up on the letter of recommendation. So we're here dealing with a company that is duly registered and has been in business for a while and has delivered value to a lot of people. Now, how do we make this money we're talking about? First of all, the company has products that can help to enrich your life. Now, when you look at the screen, you see Airtel, Mobile, MTN Glo, and all these other companies. These look very familiar to us because everybody in Nigeria right now has a relationship with any of these companies. If you have a mobile phone, you're either using either of these four networks or you're paying for your DSTV and GoTV. Now, regularly you pay these companies money, and as you are paying them money, they are making profit. The banks are making profit. All those connected to that chain of distribution are making profit. The only person that's not making profit is you, where the money came from in the first place. So our goal with Top Up and Get Reward is to turn the table around and put you in a position where you also can get a commission whenever these companies are paid. How cool is that? That sounds like a very fantastic offer to me because these are things you are paying for, without persuasion. And I'm sure you will agree with me that an ideal business is a business where what you are paying for is something you use naturally. You don't need to be persuaded or reminded to pay these bills. If you have a cell phone or mobile phone, nobody needs to persuade you to buy airtime to pay your NEPA bills or your phcn bills. You do it naturally, or you don't get paid for it. So how do you get paid for it? That's what we're all about. Now, there is a lot of money in all these things we're talking about. Airtime purchase, people buying data, paying for cable TV. But the challenge has been that this has been a very protected industry that only the big dogs, the people with the big money, can only participate in it. I remember when MTN came to Nigeria, you needed to have like 10 million naira for you to become a partner with them. And 10 million naira was even more money then. But now, as little as what we are going to show you, you can become a stakeholder and earn lots of money as these big dogs are also making money. But before we go into how it works, let me shock you with some statistics to show you how big this sector is, to show you how much money there is and how much you can make from it. Telecoms overtakes oil sector's contribution to GDP. Wow, that means the telecom sector is now contributing more money than the oil sector. And this is as far back as August 7, 2020 in Nigeria. This is a newspaper publication. And also it says that Nigerians spend 2.6 trillion on data airtime in 9 months. That's how huge this sector is. So when you see all these statistics, the question is, after seeing all these trillions and all these billions, how much of it has entered into your pocket? Zero. But how do we make it so that when you hear all this 2.6 trillion, you can say, oh, out of all that, at least 10 million entered my pocket, at least 5 million, even if it's 1 million that entered my pocket, it's still something. How can you make that happen for yourself? To go on, it says that MTN Nigeria made 51 billion profit and gained 4.2 million new subscribers in the first quarter of 2020. That is how much you and I are using data and airtime. And this does not even include paying for DSTV subscription and all the electricity bills. This is a huge sector, guys, and the goal is to help you have your share from it. Now, look at this shocking fact. If you go by these statistics right here of 2.6 trillion on data and airtime in 9 months, you can do the math yourselves. Nigerians spend 10 billion naira on data and airtime every single day. All the browsing, all the downloading, all the watching your TikTok videos, watching your Facebook videos, all the paying for your subscriptions and for everything. This is how much you and I are spending every single day. So the question is this. Think about this. What if I could earn just 0.001%, as tiny as that is, from all the airtime and data that Nigerians are consuming daily? What if there was a system? What if there was a way that I can legitimately tap into this money and earn a huge share of that into my pocket? Now, do the math for yourself. What is 0.001% of 2.6 trillion? You'll be amazed how much money that is. With what we're about to show you, we're going to tell you that that is very, very possible for yourself. You can actually transform yourself. We're not talking about making 20 naira or some few nairas on recharge. We're talking about making multiple millions of naira every single month. Now, let me ask you a very vital business question. Would you agree that an ideal business would be one where a larger percentage of the population already use your services without any persuasion? If you are a sincere person, you would have to say yes. Because the truth is this, most businesses have a challenge to convince people that they even need the product, to convince people that they should buy this product. If you're going to tell me about some crypto business or some other thing, you have to convince me that this thing is real or this thing can have usefulness in my life. But nobody needs to convince me to buy airtime. I have 2 SIM cards on my phone. I use one for data, I use one for calls, and I buy it regularly. These are things I buy. Sometimes even before you eat, you will buy airtime. So this is an ideal business, an ideal industry to be in. People are already using it. So all you need to do is put yourself in a stream where that money can flow to you. Now, let's show you exactly how it works. Open an account with Top Up and Get Reward simply because you want to pay for all these bills and you want to buy airtime. And on their platform, you also can begin to top up your phone and pay for services for yourself and others. So when the banks tell you buy airtime on your phone, buy it from your app, pay subscription from your USSD, they know how much money they are making. They know what they are doing. They know the millions and billions they are making from you buying airtime from them. But guess what? They don't pay you anything. But Top Up and Get Reward will pay you for using their platform. So go ahead, use the website or download the app and pay your bills, and the company will pay you for that. So how do we pay you? Let's show you. Now, before you can make money and start benefiting from what we've been talking about so far, you also need to get registered with Top Up and Get Reward. You need to buy any of their packages, either the Emerald package, the Sapphire package, the Diamond, or the Executive, as you can see on your screen. The Diamond Executive package, which is the highest package, goes for 100,000 naira, and the Diamond goes for 50,000. And as you can see, those packages also come with something called PV. The Executive Diamond gives you 200 PV, while the Diamond gives you 100 PV, and on and on. Those PV is also money. It will amount to money for you later, as I will explain. And of course, you have the chance to upgrade from the lower package to the higher package. But if you have the means, I highly recommend you go straight for the Executive Diamond package because you have more benefits by buying that package. So once you buy these packages from the company, it's like you have your own license now. You have your own VTU platform that you can use to pay bills, data, airtime, recharge, and TV subscription, not just for yourself, but for anybody, anywhere, on any line, whether you know them personally or not. So for this small amount of money, it's really amazing that you can become a partner with this big telecoms company without paying millions upon millions of naira. So what do you get back to yourself instantly once you open an account with the telecoms profit system? Instantly, you get an account opening bonus and a VTU bonus. So whatever package you decide to come in with, as we have shown you here, you're going to get 10% instant bonus. For the Diamond account, which goes for 50,000 naira, 10% of that, you get 5% back to yourself instantly. And the Executive Diamond, you're getting 10,000 back to yourself instantly. So think about it. How many business can you start and instantly you have made 10% back to yourself? Now, the purpose of this money is this. You can either decide to withdraw this money and go and spend it on anything you like. You are free to do that. It's your money. Or you can actually use the money and test the system. You sign up instantly, and instantly you can top up your phone with 1,000 naira just to see the system. And the moment you top up, you see your money, you see your airtime in your phone, you see your bonus come to you instantly. And you can also begin to top up for your friends. So the first thing you get is an instant 10% bonus. Now, let's talk about your personal VTU profits. By that, I mean once you open an account with the Telecom's profit system and you top up anything, airtime, data, cable TV, phcn on your own account, how much comes back to you instantly? If you're buying airtime, you're getting 2% back to yourself, except if it's Glow, you get 2.5% back to yourself. And data, you are getting 2% back to yourself instantly. If you pay for cable TV subscription, you're getting 0.5% back to yourself instantly. And on PHCN, you're getting 1% back to yourself instantly as profit. So instead of going to go and join one company that will tell you that you have to buy a kiosk or get a shop or buy a machine that you need a motorcycle to carry it around, on your own mobile phone, on your laptop, anywhere at home, you can actually become a mobile VTU trader. Anybody you meet wants to buy airtime, your neighbors, your friends, they want to pay their bills. Imagine you are paying bills, you are helping everybody in your neighborhood pay their bills or selling airtime and data to them through a platform on your mobile phone. That's awesome. That's a powerful tool to have. Now, I want to make a point here. We said that the average bank makes about 50 billion naira profit. This profit is made simply because the banks have access to a lot of customers. Let's take a bank, for instance. Let's say like GT Bank or First Bank. You can imagine how many millions of people they have as customers in their database. So these banks already have a huge database they can sell to through their app or USSD code. But you don't have that kind of database yet. So you are trying to build a database, and how are you going to build that database? Through your help, through word of mouth advertising. If you decide to tell your friends about this and everybody agrees with it, and I'm telling you, this idea is catching on very fast right now because people are seeing it as a no-brainer. This is something you're doing already. Some people may never buy a car in their life, but if they add up all the money they have spent on airtime, it's enough to buy like 5 or 2 cars. So let's assume you join the Telecom's profit system today and you tell your friends about it, and your friends also, without you being involved, they begin to top up their own mobile phone and pay bills. You also get paid. You get paid because when they were joining the business, they joined through your own referral link. So the system recognizes you as the person that introduces them into the business. So when these people, no matter how many they are, whether you brought them or you brought the person that brought them, it doesn't matter. Whenever they buy airtime or data, you are going to get 0.15%. Remember, when it was you doing it for yourself, you were earning 2%. But now this is passive income. You were not there when your friend did the transaction. Your friend could be in Kaduna and you could be in Akwa Ibom or Lagos. You don't have to be there. So whenever that your friend is so far away, maybe you've even forgotten his name, or anybody at all, even a total stranger that's connected to your team, buys airtime, you are going to get 0.15 on airtime and data, and you are going to get 0.5 on cable TV and 1% on PHCN bills. Unlike the banks that already have the network because they advertise on TV and billboards and all that, you and I are the mouthpiece for Top Up and Get Reward TPS system. And as we are connecting other people, the company is building its own database through you, and you get rewarded handsomely. And this is one of the ways you get rewarded, and you get rewarded in far more ways. And I'm going to talk to you more about that. Let's do some calculations. Now, imagine you have a team of let's just say 120,000 people. How did these people come about? There are people that you spoke to, and people that joined, and people that joined through the people that joined, and people that joined through them, and on and on and on and on like that. So imagine all those people after a time, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, you have a network of people, many of them you don't know, up to 120,000. Now imagine if 120,000 people buy 200 naira airtime or data daily. And trust me, there are people that use far more than 200 naira a day. So if you're getting 0.15% of 200 naira, that is 30 kobo per person. Now, 30 kobo multiplied by 120,000 people, that is 36,000 naira daily. That amounts to over 1,000,000 naira, well over 1,000,000 naira in a month. And remember, this is just an hypothetical example. You could have 500,000, you could have 1,000,000 people in your network paying bills, paying for data. So in a short period of time, through word of mouth, through different means that you are using, through this video you are watching, Facebook adverts, any means at all that you can reach people as you are building your network, you are getting paid just like the banks, or not just on your own top up, not just on your own bill payment, but on the bill payment of so many people that you don't know. MTN doesn't know you personally. Mobile may not know you personally. You're just a statistic in their database. So create your own database and start earning from them. That's what this company offers you. And remember, this is just an example on airtime. You also get paid. The same benefits apply for cable TV and phcn. You can build your own telecoms dynasty and earn multiple millions of naira every month, just like the banks. So I believe you get the concept now. So imagine when this company gets to like 100 million people in their database and about 20 million of those people is connected to your network. You can imagine how much you'll be making. Even this 10 to 100,000 a day you are seeing on your screen is going to be child's play. You're going to be making millions upon millions of naira. Now, let me show you 4 more ways to earn from this system. We have the direct invitation bonus, the indirect invitation bonus, the monthly team bonus, and the incentive fund bonus. Let's look at each one after the other. 22% personal recommendation bonus. You earn an additional 22% for directly recommending someone else to open an account with Top Up and Get Reward, regardless of what type of account the person opened. You can do this as many times as you desire and still get paid for each of them. So what you are seeing on your screen right now is what you earn anytime someone joins the business through your link. Maybe you send this video to a friend, you talk to them on Facebook or in church or in the mosque or wherever. You earn unlimited income as you invite more friends and family. Unlimited because there's no limit to the number of people you can bring in. So if someone joins with a diamond package, which is 50,000 naira, you earn 11,000 naira instantly. But if you introduce someone on the executive diamond account, which is the best package that I recommend, you earn instantly 22,000 naira back to yourself. That is amazing, guys. So imagine you take this business seriously and in a month or even in a week, you introduce 10 friends into the business who come in with the executive diamond. Instantly, you have made for yourself 220,000 naira. So imagine you work harder and that goes to 20 people you introduce in a month. That is 440,000 naira. That's close to 500,000 naira just by telling people about this. You can show them the video. You can show them through a Facebook discussion, whatever. Any means you bring in people, this company pays you consistently. So this is how much you get when you introduce people personally through your own referral link. So the question is, what happens if they are not introduced through my own link? What if the person is introduced indirectly by somebody that I bring into the system? All right. You don't just earn on your own referrals alone, on your own effort alone, but you also earn when people you refer also refer others, even if you don't know them. And because everyone uses telecom services, this can lead to massive amounts of income for you. So you can earn from 5% to 1.5% on the registrations of other people, even though you don't know them. So let me explain this to you in a simpler form. If you look at what's on your screen, you earn from level 1 all the way to level 10. Imagine that. That's an indirect bonus earning scenario. Imagine you recommend John to the business. Whatever John brings in, because you are the one that brought John, you are getting your 22% complete. But if John introduces Ada, you are earning 5%. If Ada brings Kate, you are earning another 5%. And on like that. If Kate brings Wale, 2.5%. If Wale recommends Obi, 1.5%, 1.5%, all the way to 10 levels. So as other people are bringing in other people who bring in other people, you keep earning consistently all the way to the 10th level. But if your registration is just the Emerald package, the Emerald package is 20,000 naira. If that's what you do, then your business stops on the 7th level. The moment Musa recommends John, you earn 1.5%, you don't earn anymore. So if you do the Sapphire package, you earn all the way to level 8, the Ruby package all the way to level 9. But if you want to earn all the way to level 10, you want your business to be unlimited, because the business of the banks and the telecom companies is unlimited. To make your own income unlimited, join with the diamond package or the executive diamond package, which is 50,000 or 100,000 naira. Those are the best packages to come in with. You maximize your income. As a good business person, you should always seek to maximize your income. 100,000 naira is a very small amount of money for you to come into a telecoms business with. Now, having said all that, please note that it is not compulsory that you refer people into this system. You can actually decide to just buy your own, pay for your own VTU system and begin to top up and pay your own bills and pay bills for others, and you can just get your benefit through that. But if you want to make the big money from this system, trust me, you need to refer other people so that you can get paid from the activities of all other people. Now, let's talk about income projections. Let us think big. Let me show you a plan on how you can become a billionaire in just about 12 months with this opportunity. All you need is 5 serious people who get 5 serious people in a month. That's what I mean by 5 times 5 slash 1 month. So let's assume that you sign up with this business right now and you introduce 5 people on the diamond account. All right. Now, look at each line I've drawn here. Each line you can see is January to February. So each line is actually 2 months. So when I say 10 here, I'm talking about 10 affiliates in 2 months, which is like 5 affiliates in a month. So let's assume you sign up now and you bring in 5 committed people in a month. All right. 5 of them in January, let's say 5 of them in February. Now, let's assume that these people are also serious like you. And in the following month, they go out and get their own 5. And those 5 go out and get their own 5. You started with 10. January to February, you bought 10 people. By April to May, they would have become 100 people. And by May to June, they would have become 1,000 people. When you bring in 10 people into this business on the diamond package, you would earn 104,500. All right, and 1,000 points. When you duplicate those 10 people, when they go out and bring 10 people also in 2 months, which is 5 person in a month, on the diamond package, you would have earned 235,700 and you would have accumulated 10,000 points. Now, from May to June, okay, those 100 go out and bring their own 5 new people each. You would have made 2.3 million naira. Please note, this is not, I'm not saying you should bring 5 people every month. What I mean is, when you sign up, you bring in 5 people and stop. And those new people go out and bring their own 5 new people and they stop. Now, when I say stop, I'm not telling you to stop recruiting. I'm just giving you a scenario that even if you stop, but the duplication continues in your team. If you do that for a year, please don't stop recruiting, continue. But what I'm just trying to say is you don't have to recruit every month. I'm just saying bring in your 5 and encourage them to bring their own 5, who bring their own 5. If you do that till the end of, from January to December, on the 50,000 naira package, at the end of the year, you would have made over 798 million naira. And when you add the benefits you get from the points, that will take you over 1 billion. That's how you can make 1 billion naira here in 12 months with this business. And what are we talking about? We're just talking about 5 people a month on a 50,000 naira package. As at the making of this video, 50,000 naira is just about $30. I mean, that's just a small amount of money. Now, let's assume, all income projections don't always work out the way you plan it. But let's assume that this fails by 90%. 90% is a very huge failure rate, okay? So 10% success rate, only 10% of this succeeds. So 10% of 798 million would give you 79 million. So even if you fail by 90%, okay, let's say you just got 10%. 10% in any school is absolute failure. But if you score 10% with this plan, you would have made at least over 79 million naira, which is about 6.6 million naira a month. All right. And what did you do? This is your earning. If every new member in your team introduces 5 new people on the diamond package, you would have earned 798 million over. But if you just make this 10% success rate alone, you still earn 79 million. This is how simple and straightforward it is to make money in this system. And remember, what we are selling here is telecoms. Everybody is in love with it. Everybody buys it anyway, whether they want to or not. Now, let me show you another scenario quickly before I move on. The previous one was 5 people on 50,000 every month, bringing in their own people, 5 new people every month. But this is now 10 by 10. 10 new people, bringing in 10 new people on the Emerald account every month. So in 2 months, it's 20 people. In 4 months, it's in March to April, is 400 people. If this scenario continues, 10 people bringing 10 new people every month on the diamond package, that's 20,000. On the Emerald package is 20,000. At the end of the year, you would have made a staggering 45.6 billion naira. Now, I know this is a very, this amount of money may sound ridiculous for a lot of people, but remember what is written up here. Think big, man. Think big. Because even if this fails, by 90%. Even if you succeed at only 10% success rate, you would have still made 4.5 over 4.5 billion naira. That is a successful year from January to December in any business you are doing. So what I encourage you to do is this. Take this video, share it with people that you know are hungry for success, who are serious about business. This is a virtually risk-free business for me, because even when you buy your package, you have airtime you can use to sample the system, and you have it for life. There's no renewal fee, there's no monthly payment. This is a place with this plan you can change your life. And if you are a serious person and you are watching this video, please take down my number at the end of the video and get in touch with me immediately. I'm looking for someone like you to create billionaires with. Now, let's talk about the monthly team bonus. Every time you accumulate 10,000 points in a month, you get an additional 120,000 naira added to whatever you have made that month. Now, all these points, remember I told you at the beginning that these are the registration packages, all right? Each package comes with points. Now, all these points are not just from your own effort alone. If you introduce someone that introduces someone that introduces someone all the way down, and that person does diamond executive, these 200 points comes to you still. So you are accumulating points from everybody in your network. And by the time you can accumulate 10,000 points in a month, you get an additional 120. And remember, if you want to maximize this point system, you need to be on the diamond or the executive diamond level packages. Because if you buy the other ones, you may not get all the points on all the levels that you could have. All right. So maximize your business and go for the diamond. And I recommend the executive diamond, because without this executive diamond, you cannot earn the highest earning, which I'll show you very soon. Remember, I said your points are also money. When the total accumulated PV, all your points from your personal effort and that of your entire team, everybody in your team, no matter who brought them, once the points accumulate up to 25,000 points, you qualify for 750,000 naira additional cash incentive. We call it the travel incentive, but it's your money. They will give you the money you can use to do anything you like. And remember what is written down here. Points accumulate throughout your lifetime in the business and are never wiped off. Let's assume you sign up right now with the executive diamond. That 200 points, you get it instantly, even on your own registration, and it's there for you for life. It doesn't get wiped off. It keeps accumulating. So whenever it accumulates up to 25,000, you get an additional 750,000. And then when your points accumulate to 100,000, you get an additional 5 million naira added for you whenever you get there. Even if it takes you a year, even if it takes you 10 years to get to this 100,000 points, is waiting for you. So you get an additional car incentive bonus of 5 million that you can use towards getting your own car. And then when your points grow, your team keeps growing, and you get 250,000 points, you qualify for an additional 6 million naira. Are you kidding me? There's money here, guys. That's what I'm telling you. There's so much money. We're not just here to be making 10 naira, 5 naira on recharge. That has its own benefits that I've talked about. But if you decide to build a team, if you decide to empower people, imagine you do a seminar for people to empower them on business, and all of them are joining with the Emerald package of 20,000, and they build their business. A day will come when they will get here and have their own car. And then the big one, when your points get up to 500,000 points, you qualify for an additional 10 million naira. We call it a house incentive. All right. You can use the money to maybe acquire a piece of land towards building your own house, or you can just use the money to do anything you like. It's all your money. So work hard on this. There's money here. There's money in telecoms, and this company has made it available for all of us to eat into this income. In rounding up, I'd like to ask you this question. Think about this. Your salary is fixed. Maybe you're watching this video right now, your salary is 100,000 or whatever it is, and your salary has remained the same for the last 6 months, 2 years, 1 year, but your bills are not fixed. The price of rice is not waiting for you to go up. School fees will go up. Transportation will go up. Everything goes up. Electricity will go up. But your salary is fixed. You need a plan B. So the question is, what is your plan B? Which other way can you make money? What will you do if your source of income was suddenly taken away from you right now? What if you lose your job? God forbid someone has an accident and you can no longer work. What happens to your children and family? You can't just keep spinning the wheels and hoping to get lucky and hope that one helper will come out somewhere. A helper doesn't have to be a person. It could be a business opportunity that you're looking at right now. So let's get you started. Take action on this opportunity. Decide which package you want to start with. I've labeled this good, better, best. Good is emerald, sapphire, and ruby. Come in with any of those packages. Better is the diamond. And the best is the executive diamond package. If you are not on the executive diamond package, you cannot qualify for this incentive. I forgot to mention that. This 10 million naira, you have to be on the diamond executive, the 100,000 naira package, before you can qualify for this. If you are not on that package, you don't qualify for this. So that's why I call this the best. So right now, what you can do is make payment to any of these accounts. This company, like I said, is registered. So when you pay into any of these accounts, the name of the account is Top Up and Get Reward. And contact me right now and let's get you started immediately on this opportunity. The earlier, the better. There's money in telecoms, and telecoms is not a fad. It's not something that is here today, gone tomorrow. Till tomorrow, people will be buying airtime. 100 years from now, people will still be paying bills. All right. So you can imagine how much money is there. So this is me on the screen. My name is Wale Akintola. I encourage you to join us, and with proper team support and online resources, we are building the next generation of multi-millionaires. I am encouraging you with all that I hold dear. This opportunity has already changed lives. There are people that have gone out of poverty. I met someone the other day. He was a keke driver, no, Okada rider. Today he has cars. He has his own house. He's comfortable financially. He's just an amazing person now. It has changed his life, and it's not just an isolated story. A lot of people have been transformed by this business. Remember, this is not a new thing that we're just testing out. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. As you can see on the screen, my name is Wale Akintola. By the grace of God, I'm an expert when it comes to using the internet to build business. We're talking about using automated webinars online, Facebook adverts, WhatsApp, Instagram, different means to build business online. You just discover people joining your team from different parts that you don't even know. So if you are really serious about this business, I recommend you join me. Okay, when I say online resources, there are so many ways online you can build business. Total strangers reaching out to you to join your business. All right, so partner with Top Up and Get Reward and build your own telecoms business dynasty. That's my WhatsApp number on the screen. Chat me up right now and let's plug you into these online systems. This video you're watching right now can fly. 100 people can watch it in a day. I don't have to keep talking to 100 people at 100 different times. All right, so that's just one of the solutions we have that can help you build your business easily. And if you want your own video just like this with your own number and with your own picture on it, that's not a big deal. That can be done through our system also. So you can go ahead now and make payment into any of these bank accounts and then chat me up on WhatsApp immediately so that we can get you started. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I'll see you on the inside. Bye.